right? I mean, I don't think I'd be a responsible vagina owner if I had one. I don't think I'd ever stop putting shit in there. That's just me. I would just never... Even if I wasn't putting stuff in it, I'd be eyeing things up, going, I bet I can get that vagina. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have a lot of confidence. That's just men. That's what we do. We already have who has the bigger dick contest, right? Where we get our dicks out, we get them hard, then we walk towards each other until one guy touches the other guy with his dick. And that's how you measure length. Girth, of course, you lower your erect penis into a bucket of water and you measure the amount of displacement. And I don't think it'd be any different if we had vaginas. I think we'd have capacity contests. I guarantee you. All right, guys, Rick's got the record last week. He got 9 cucumbers in there, everybody. We're going to see. Should be getting out of the hospital any day now. Thank you guys very much. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Stay tuned for more laughs on Access TV, live from the Gotham Comedy Club in New York City. Gina Yashere is taking the stage when we return. Welcome back to the Access TV presentation of Gotham Comedy Live. More laughs happening right now.
Our next performer has been on The Tonight Show, and she's very proud of that. Please welcome Gina Yashere.
Yay! What's happening, New York? It's good to be here. Good to be here. I'm from England. That's why I speak like this. Some of you are looking a little bit confused. Can see your little faces. You're like, is that the butler from Fresh Prince? No, I'm black and British. Yes, and I've just moved to New York 2 months ago. Just moved here. Yay! I love it. I love it. It's great. Who knew that I'd fall in love with the smell of piss and garbage in the summer? New York smells like shit, but I love it. I got chased by a cockroach yesterday. I was walking down the street and this cockroach came out the drain and I was like, ah! And the cockroach was like, oh, what, bitch? And then chased me. But I like it. I've been in America a few years. I like America. America! Fuck yeah! America. That's how you sound to me, Americans. I don't know if you know that. Whenever you guys speak, I can't tell the difference between all the different American accents. The only one I do recognize is the Southern American accent, because I hear that accent, I go, ah, that's the kill black people accent. You know, I'm getting the fuck out. But all the other accents, I don't know. So whenever you guys speak, all I'm hearing is that song in my head. America! Fuck it. That should be your national anthem, Americans. How much more interesting would the Olympics have been if your athletes got up on the podium and just went, America! But I like it. I've been living there a while. I've learned a lot since I moved here. I've learned a lot about Americans. I've been studying you people. What have I learned? In America, when you guys get fat, you get really fucking fat. Like humongous. Like cartoon fat, like... You guys have taken fat to another level. I saw a guy get cut out of his house. Cut out of your house fat. Surely you don't just get fat enough so you can get out the door to get more food. Super fat. It's not your fault, Americans. I watch all your commercials. Every commercial is food. Get this great big burger with extra beef and cheese and chicken and steak and bacon and cheese and beef and chicken and steak and bacon and cheese and beef and chicken. All on a sesame seed bun. Subway's trying to pass itself off as healthy. Subway's not healthy, people. Oh, well, that's some water. Is that yours? Sorry. Thank you. Subway's not healthy. Throwing a piece of lettuce at a pork chop is not a salad. Because they got that $5, what's that commercial? $5. $5 foot long. This is why you're so fat, Americans. This is the only country in the world that measures its food in feet. Who does that? Who measures their food in distances? You don't walk into a restaurant and go, hello, I'll have a mile of spaghetti, please. Miracle. I like America. I've been living here a while now. I've got health insurance now. I'm excited. Which is great, because I just recently got diagnosed with sleep apnea. Yeah, don't woo that. You obviously don't know what the hell sleep apnea is. For one, it's a fat disease. Fat people normally get sleep apnea. Now, I used to be fat. I lost the weight. But they don't tell you, you lose the weight, you can still get fat diseases. I feel cheated, people. I feel cheated. Right? If I'd known I'd still get fat diseases, I would have stayed fat. I like being fat. I enjoyed eating lamb chops for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks. And for those of you that don't know what sleep apnea is, basically, when I'm asleep, your throat is kind of collapsing in on itself, and your airways are getting smaller and smaller, and you keep waking up all night. Basically, my neck is trying to fucking kill me while I'm asleep. Basically. So you never get a good night's sleep because you're always suffocating and waking up to 50 times a night. And if it doesn't get treated, it leads to all kinds of things like heart attacks, strokes, diabetes, death, and snoring. Yeah, I said snoring after death, because in my opinion, snoring is worse than death. It's not sexy for a woman to snore, right? Guys can get away with snoring. Women, listen, I'm a woman. I always thought that I slept cute. Every woman in here thinks they look cute when they're sleeping. Not all of us do. I found out on vacation with my friends when one of the bitches filmed me. And it wasn't sexy. I was like that. And then I stopped breathing. It's not sexy. All my friends look cute when they're sleeping. All my friends look great when they're sleeping. They were like, good night, night. They all look like they're having their labias tickled with a feather. And you know what the treatment is? Do you know what the treatment is for sleep apnea? A box that plugs into the wall, that pulls air down this vacuum cleaner pipe thing that ends in a mask. A mask that goes over my face. Like, I'm gonna sleep with this shit on my face. And what I'm trying to say, people, is I'm never gonna fuck again. That's what I'm trying to say. This shit isn't sexy. Is this sexy? Nobody wants to fuck Bane from Batman. What kind of sexual fantasies can I play with that? Just imagine we're in a plane crash. Not sexy. But I'm a comedian. I make light of it. I travel a lot as a comedian. I do. I like to travel. I've been all over the world. I've done some shows in some crazy places. I went to China recently. I did shows in China. Any Chinese people in? Good, let's talk about them. Fuck me. I have never been coughed on and spat on so much in my entire life. I'm sure some of you have been to Chinatown. You know what I'm talking about. Chinese people cough and they don't close their mouths. They don't care. Like, Pwah! And it's like they pull up the phlegm from the bottom of their feet. And they cough on you. You look at them and they look at you like, Bitch, we're in China. I got coughed on and spat on a lot. It's okay, though. It's okay, it's fine. Because Chinese people, mainly, they're quite small in China, so I only got coughed on in the vagina area, so it wasn't as bad. No black people in China. No black people. I got followed and stared at everywhere I went in China. Like, everywhere. Chinese people, they don't give a damn. If they're surprised, they'll let you know they're surprised. I'd walk into a restaurant in Beijing and 300 sets of chopsticks would stop at the same time. I had a Chinese woman following me down the street, filming me with her cell phone, just doing this. I'm like, I can see you, bitch. I see you. You're not a ninja. I can see you. Hole in the floor toilets. Do you know about this? Hole in the floor toilets. Holes in the floor. Holes. Now, this is China. They make everything we produce nowadays. They make everything we use, right? I know they can build a proper toilet. I've used those holes in the floor toilets in China, and they're surrounded by ceramic. So they obviously have the materials. They're just messing with us. So you got to squat and aim. You got to squat and aim. You got to squat. You got to squat and aim. You got to squat and aim over the hole. You got to squat and aim. I found out in China that my aim is off. What happened? I was peeing, and I farted while I was peeing. Now, every woman knows what happens, but maybe some guys you don't know. What happens? If you fart while you're peeing, it throws off the trajectory of the pee. That's science, sir. That's science. Science. So I pee, I fart, knocks off the pee at a 47.3 degree angle. Basically what happened, I ended up pissing on the woman in the next stall. She was very upset with me. She came out and shouted at me in Mandarin, and then she coughed on my vagina. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Stay tuned for more laughs on Access TV, live from the Gotham Comedy Club in New York City.